Welcome to GK Mojo. So today's topic is odd sentence. So this is part 1 of odd sentence, and this is a very favorite topic in a lot of entrance examination for MBA. All right, especially CAT. So CAT historically has 3 questions on odd sentences or out of context sentences as they call it. So let's just explore the concept first and then go on to the actual level CAT questions that came previously. All right, so let's see what the basic concept of this out of context or odd sentence out question are. So the concept of odd sentence, so what they'll do is they'll generally give you a parajumble, all right, of say 4 sentences, or generally they'll give you for 5 sentences, 1 2 3 4 5. These sentences will be in jumbled form. All right, now you don't need to find the sequence, but in the box you need to input one sentence which is out of context, which does not aligns itself with the other 4 sentences. Obviously other 4 sentences will form a coherent paragraph, one sequence together, but there will be one sentence somewhere in these 5 sentences which will be not belonging to the topic. All right, so how should we go about in finding such sentences, the odd man out sentences? So firstly, look for the sentence that is most likely to start a paragraph. Alright, that sentence introduces an idea or a concept, and that which is not abrupt often starts a paragraph, right? So first you will find out the introductory sentence. This will eliminate the sentence from being your correct answer. Your next step should be to establish a connecting link. Here parajumbles will come into picture. Alright, so the concept of parajumbles will help you a lot. So the sentence that is taking the idea forward on similar lines will come next in the sequence. Alright, see whether the subjects in the sentences are linked or no. Alright, again you should repeat step 2, which I have told you already. Check if there is some coherence to the paragraph that is formed after the logical arrangement of the sentences. The sentences that you find to fit in the sequence is the odd sentence and often the right answer. Also, you should be careful while solving the odd sentences, because sometimes by the appearance you will be fooled in the examination. The subject matter of odd sentence out may be very similar to that of other sentences, but it is not just about subject matter. We must ask the question, are they logically related? Even if the sentences are not logically related, they all might be independently grammatically corrected, and yet they may not form a coherent paragraph. Alright, so you have to be very sure about the linkage between each and every sentences. Also, you got to find out a central theme. What is the central theme of the complete paragraph, and which sentence does not go with this theme? Alright, that would be your answer in 90% of the cases. So let's see some of the example from previous year CAT paper. So let's have a look at this set. So first we'll read the question. 5 sentences related to a topic are given below. 4 of them can be put together to form a meaningful and coherent short paragraph. Identify the odd man out. Choose its number as your answer and key it in. We'll key it in this box. So this is a theta box. Similar box will be there in your examination also, and you have to input the number of the sentence that is odd man out over here. So let's start reading the sentence straight away. People who study children's language spend a lot of time watching how babies react to the speech they hear around them. Alright, so this is talking about something about babies' reaction to the speech around them, right? Second sentence, they make films of adults and babies interacting and examine them very carefully to see whether the babies show any sign of understanding of what adult says. Alright, again, babies show any signs of understanding what adult says. This and this is pretty much similar, right? So let's see the third sentence. They believe that babies begin to react to language from the very moment they are born. So babies react to the language. Here react to the language is given. Alright. So let's go on to the, so we'll keep this outside. React to the language is not quite in alignment with reaction to the speech. Alright, let's jump on to the fourth sentence. Sometimes the signs are very subtle. Slight movement of baby's eyes or head or the hands. Alright, you'd never notice them if you were just sitting with the child, but by watching a recording over and over again you can spot them. So basically, according to my understanding, while all other sentences relate to the sign of understanding babies show while reacting to speech, sentence number 3, right, sentence number 3 talks when babies begin to show understanding, which is slightly different idea. Alright, we do not want to know when they start to understand. We are talking in all of the sentences the signs of understanding babies show while reacting to speech. Alright, what are the signs? How you can understand that babies are reacting to the speech? That is what is spoken in all other four sentences. But here, when babies begin to show understanding is given, which is kind of off track with respect to all four sentences. Hence, your correct answer should be sentence number 3. Let's have a look at the second set. Neuroscientists have just begun studying exercise's impact within brain cells on the gene themselves. Alright, so exercise of brain, the impact of exercise on the brain. This is what the first sentence is talking about. Even there, in the roots of our biology, they've found signs of body's influence on the mind. Alright, again, body's influence on the mind. Kind of exercise thing only on the mind, exertion thing only on the mind. But there should be some sentence coming before to if this has to be there. Alright, because even there. Alright. Third sentence. It turns out that moving our muscles produces proteins that travel through the bloodstream and into the brain. Again, muscles producing proteins that travel into the brain, where they play vital roles, pivotal roles in the mechanism of our highest thought processes. Alright. Again, there is some connection between exercise and brain shown in the third sentence. Sentence number 4. In today's technology driven, plasma screened in world, it's easy to forget that we are born movers, animals in fact, because we've engineered movement right out of our lives. Alright, this is, I don't know, we should keep this sentence aside because plasma screen, technology driven, this has not been spoken in the first three sentences. First three sentences are all about how exercise and physical exertion will have an effect on your brain. Alright, let us go through the fifth sentence, then we'll have a very good idea. It's only in the past few years that neuroscientists have begun to describe these factors and how they work, and each new discovery adds awe-inspiring depth to the picture. Alright, so what discovery? Alright, what have the neuroscientists began to describe these factors? What are these factors? So basically it is talking about this third sentence. Alright, it is talking about this third sentence. So this is in continuation with one of the sentences from the paragraph, so definitely this cannot be the odd man out. So I guess it is pretty much simple that all other sentences except the fourth sentence relate to the impact of exercise on the brain. 4 makes a general observation that we have engineered movement out of our lives due to technology. None of the other sentences develop on this idea. Hence, this should be your odd man out. And hence, the correct answer to this odd man out sentence question is sentence number 4, which should be input in this theta box. Alright, I hope you have understood. At first you will be quite jumbled with this thing because this is quite new, but you have to combine the idea of parajumbles and odd sentence out and together find out the question. Alright, once we are done with a lot of practice, you will be very good and thorough with this topic. So that's all in this video. Please visit us at gkmojo.com. Thank you.